the whole book is about Jesus coming to America. Did you know that?
Jesus came to America?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You didn't know? They made a book about it, so it's got to be true. And they were like, yeah, you know, that last book we did about Jesus, not good enough. They're just like going to keep it going like Fast and the Furious, you know?
Yeah. Are you being serious?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And they're like, oh, Paul Walker's back. Interesting choice. Like, so it's about Jesus coming to America. There's two tribes, the Nephites and the Lamanites, and that's supposedly an ancient civilization that existed here, even though there's never really been any evidence to support that. And like the Nephites were the good ones, the Lamanites were the bad ones, and it was about Jesus coming here to kind of like tell them to stop fighting, essentially.
Huh.
Yeah.
Look that up.
Yeah, man. I mean,
it's
interesting, but when it's your whole life, you know, you're kind of like, I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I'm into this. You know, I don't know if
I buy this shit.
Yeah, man. We were always the kid. I remember there was me, my older brother, Sean, and we had like 3 or 4 friends that were kind of like our age group, and none of them were kind of like into it either, right? So we were always skipping like the classes we had to go to. I remember I lit my hair on fire one time in the kitchen because I was trying to light a cigarette on the stove.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because I was like a cool guy. Back in high school, I was like smoking cigarettes, and I was a dishwasher at a
I take
restaurant.
it you had long hair.
Oh yeah, so like I had like pretty bushy bowl cut kind of thing, but I had dreadlocks at one point when I was in college.
Wow.
Those white guy dreads, very sideshow Bobby. But yeah, I used to be way more of like a skater and like hippie.
Yeah.
And then just kind of changed over time.
Was it the dreadlocks that caught on fire?
Yeah, no, it wasn't the dreadlocks.
Oh.
It was just like my regular kind of like fluffy like hair or whatever. But yeah, we were still always doing that like kind of stuff. I remember somebody brought what's the beer? Nat. It might have been like a Natty Light or something like that. And they brought that to church one day, and we went outside. We're all drinking like warm beer in a circle because we thought we were cool.
Check it out, man.
Yeah.
Natty Light.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
check this from my dad.
Were you raised religious or anything?
Only when we were in trouble.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. you had to pay the punishment with God.
My dad would be like, he would say we're getting in trouble. He'd say, you need Jesus. And we're going to church. But he would just drop us off and then drive off. And
oh, really? He wouldn't even go? He's like, you'll learn something. Don't worry.
It'd be random ones, too. Like, he would Google it or look on the map. There's a church over here. Take you over there and drop you off. And that was our punishment.
I remember, so we had to, much like a confessional in like the Catholic Church, like if you got caught doing something, you had to go confess your sins to, we don't have like priests, we have bishops. That was like kind of our thing. Same deal, different title, right? And you had to go like talk to him just like in his office about what happened. And I remember I had gotten caught getting head from this girl when I was in like...
What?
Yeah, when I was in like... It was like my sophomore or junior here or something like that.
In the church?
No. Never in the church. God, I was going to say I probably would have erupted. But we got caught because like she wound up like... I think I don't know if her sister like overheard her talking about it or something. So her sister ratted us out. So her parents called my parents. It's the whole thing. My mom, like, I'm just in my room, high, trying to do math homework, which doesn't really go well when I'm sober. And then I'm like, oh, I should smoke before I do this. See if we can have this take up 3 times as much time as it normally would. And then I just hear, Corey! I was like, oh no. Like, the tone.
I know that yell. You
know the tone, right? And she storms up the stairs, and I kind of like meet her in the hallway. And she's like, what did you do? And I was like, nothing. And she's like, bullshit. I know you did. Her parents just called me. What did you do? And like, I didn't know how to say this to my mom. Like, you know what I mean?
She gave me head.
Yeah, right. And I don't even think she knows what that is, right? So I was like, I put my penis in her mouth.
Did you really?